Hook. What if I told you there's a spiritual idea so powerful it could change your whole life? It's called the mirror principle, and it's not what you might think. This isn't about looking at yourself in a real mirror. It's about understanding how your inner world shapes everything around you. The mirror principle shows us that what we see in our lives is actually a reflection of what's inside us. It's like magic, but it's real, and anyone can use it. Let me share how I first learned about this amazing idea. A few years ago, I was feeling stuck. Nothing in my life seemed to be going right. My job was tough, my relationships were struggling, and I felt like I was just going in circles. I kept thinking, why does this keep happening to me? That's when I came across the mirror principle. At first, I didn't believe it. How could my thoughts and feelings be creating my reality? But I decided to give it a try. I started paying attention to my thoughts and how I felt about myself and the world. Slowly, I noticed something incredible. As I changed how I thought about things, the world around me started to change too. It wasn't overnight, but it was real. I remember the day things really clicked. I had been practicing positive thinking for a few weeks, especially about my job. Instead of dreading work, I started to focus on the good parts and the things I could learn. One morning, my boss called me into his office. I thought I was in trouble, but instead, he offered me a new project, something I had been hoping for but never thought I'd get. That's when I realized the mirror principle was more than just an idea. It was a tool that could really change my life. Now you might be thinking, that's great for you, but my life is different. Here's the thing. We all face the same basic problem. We look at our lives and see things we don't like. Maybe it's a job we hate, or a relationship that's not working, or just a feeling that we're not where we want to be. We think these problems are caused by things outside of us, other people, bad luck, or just the way the world is. But what if I told you that's not true? What if the real problem is how we see ourselves and the world? That's where the mirror principle comes in. It says that the world we see around us is actually a reflection of what's going on inside us. Our thoughts, beliefs, and feelings are like a mirror, showing us a picture of our inner world. This might sound scary at first. If everything is a reflection of us, does that mean all our problems are our fault? Not exactly. It's not about blame, it's about power. Once we understand that we're creating our reality, we can start to change it. The mirror principle gives us a way to solve our problems by changing ourselves, not by trying to force the world to change. Think about it like this. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to always have good luck, while others always have bad luck? The mirror principle says this isn't really about luck. It's about what these people believe about themselves and the world. The lucky people expect good things to happen, so they notice opportunities and good things more. The unlucky people expect bad things, so that's what they see and experience more. This idea can change everything. It means we're not stuck with the life we have. We can change our inner world, our thoughts, beliefs, and feelings, and watch as our outer world changes to match. It's like having a superpower, but it's one that everyone has. We just need to learn how to use it. Let's break down the mirror principle in simple terms. Imagine your mind is like a projector, and the world around you is the screen. Whatever you think, feel, and believe gets projected onto that screen. This means your thoughts and feelings about yourself and the world shape what you experience in your daily life. For example, if you believe you're not good at making friends, you might feel shy and awkward in social situations. This feeling makes you act in a way that actually makes it harder to connect with people. Then, when you have trouble making friends, it seems to prove your belief. It's a cycle that keeps repeating. But here's the good news. You can change what you're projecting. If you start believing you're friendly and likable, you'll feel more confident. This confidence will show in how you act, making it easier to connect with others. As you make more friends, it proves your new belief. The mirror principle works both ways. It can hold you back or help you grow. The key is to understand that your outer world reflects your inner world. Your experiences, the opportunities you get, even how people treat you. All of these are influenced by what's going on inside you. It's not about blaming yourself for everything that happens. It's about realizing you have the power to change your life by changing your inner world. Now that we understand the mirror principle, let's look at 4 important keys to using it in your life. These keys will help you shape your reality in a positive way. The first key is to understand that the mirror of reality reflects 2 things: how you see yourself and how you see the world. Your self-image and your worldview are like the picture you're projecting onto the screen of life. If you think you're not worthy of success, the world will reflect that belief back to you. You might miss opportunities or sabotage yourself without realizing it. On the other hand, if you believe you're capable and deserving of good things, you'll start to see more positive opportunities and experiences. This means that to change your life, you need to work on both how you see yourself and how you view the world. Start by noticing your thoughts and beliefs. Are they mostly positive or negative? Do you believe good things can happen to you? Do you see the world as a friendly or hostile place? Once you're aware of your current beliefs, you can start to change them. The second key is to understand that there's often a delay between changing your inner world and seeing changes in your outer world. This is because our physical reality doesn't change as quickly as our thoughts. Think of it like planting a seed. When you plant a seed, you don't see the plant right away. It takes time for the seed to sprout and grow. Your thoughts and beliefs are like seeds. When you change them, it takes time for those changes to show up in your life. This is why patience and consistency are so important. You might start thinking more positively, but not see immediate changes in your life. Don't get discouraged. Keep holding on to your new beliefs and attitudes. Over time, you'll start to see small changes, and these will grow into bigger ones. Remember, the experiences you're having now are often the result of thoughts and beliefs you had in the past. So keep focusing on the new, positive beliefs you want to have. Trust that they're taking root and will show up in your life soon. The third key is to focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. This is crucial because the mirror principle reflects the content of your thoughts, not whether they're positive or negative. For example, if you keep thinking, "I don't want to be poor," your focus is still on being poor. The mirror principle doesn't understand "don't." It just reflects the main idea you're focusing on. So instead of thinking about not being poor, focus on being financially secure or abundant. This goes for everything in your life. Instead of thinking about the job you hate, focus on the kind of job you'd love. Rather than dwelling on relationship problems, think about the loving relationship you want to have. Always turn your attention to what you want to create, not what you want to avoid. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing where to put your mental energy. When you catch yourself thinking about what you don't want, gently shift your focus to what you do want. Over time, this positive focus will start to shape your reality in a more positive way. Now that we understand the mirror principle and its key aspects, let's talk about how to use it in your daily life. Here's a simple exercise you can do to start reshaping your reality. First, take some time to think about who you want to be. Imagine yourself 10 years from now living your ideal life. What are you doing every day? How do you feel? What kind of person have you become? Write down these thoughts, focusing on the positive qualities and experiences you want to have. Next, create some positive statements about yourself based on this ideal version of you. These are called affirmations. For example, you might say, "I am confident and capable," or "I attract positive opportunities easily." Make sure these statements feel true to you, even if they're not fully true yet. Now, do the same thing for how you want to see the world. Create statements like, "The world is full of opportunities for growth," or "Good things come to me naturally." These statements shape your worldview. The key is to repeat these affirmations daily. Say them to yourself in the morning when you wake up and at night before you go to sleep. Over time, you'll start to believe these statements more and more. As your beliefs change, you'll notice your reality starting to shift to match them. Remember, this isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the positive aspects of yourself and your life, even while you're working on improving things. This positive focus helps create more positive experiences in your life. As you start working with the mirror principle, there are a few common mistakes to watch out for. The biggest one is giving up too soon. Remember, there's often a delay between changing your thoughts and seeing changes in your life. Many people try positive thinking for a few days, don't see instant results, and give up. Don't fall into this trap. Keep going, even when it seems like nothing is changing. Another mistake is focusing too much on the negative things in your life. It's natural to notice problems, but dwelling on them only creates more negativity. Instead, acknowledge the challenges, but then shift your focus to solutions and positive outcomes. Some people also make the mistake of thinking the mirror principle means they can just think positive thoughts and do nothing else. While positive thinking is powerful, it needs to be paired with positive action. If you want a better job, for example, think positively about it, but also take steps like updating your resume or learning new skills. Lastly, don't beat yourself up for having negative thoughts sometimes. We all have them. The key is to notice them and then gently shift to more positive thoughts. Be patient and kind with yourself as you learn to use the mirror principle. As you work with the mirror principle, it can help to find inspiration in the wisdom of others. Here's a powerful quote to consider: "What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create." This quote captures the essence of the mirror principle. Think about what this means in your life. Your thoughts shape who you are becoming. Your feelings are like magnets, attracting experiences that match them. And your imagination is the blueprint for what you create in your life. This idea is both exciting and empowering. It means that by managing your thoughts, feelings, and imagination, you have the power to shape your life. You're not just a passive observer of your life, you're the creator of it. Let this inspire you to be more mindful of your inner world. Pay attention to your thoughts. Notice how you feel throughout the day. Use your imagination to visualize the life you want. As you do this, you're actively using the mirror principle to create a better reality for yourself. The mirror principle is a powerful tool for personal and spiritual growth. It teaches us that our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. By understanding this, we gain the power to change our lives from the inside out. Remember the key points we've covered. Understand what the mirror reflects. Give changes time to manifest. Focus on what you want. Practice positive affirmations. Avoid common pitfalls. And find inspiration in the wisdom of this principle. As you start applying the mirror principle in your life, be patient and kind with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent effort, you'll begin to see your reality transform to match your inner vision. The mirror principle isn't just about improving your personal circumstances. It's about growing as a person, deepening your understanding of yourself and the world around you. As you work with this principle, you may find that you not only create a better life for yourself, but also become a more positive influence on those around you. Remember, the power to shape your reality lies within you. Your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings are the tools you use to create your life experience. Use them wisely and watch as your world begins to reflect the best version of yourself.